Love God and love others is Jesus' greatest commandment. And Pastor Rod is calling the congregation at New Covenant of Faith Ministries into obedience. Unleashed to Love is a productive way for newcomers and longtime members to connect and strengthen relationships. Today, Ryan Thomas II is unleashed, sharing his dream to become a storyboard artist. It is an interview of a lifetime.
You have arrived at your destination. The route guidance is now finished.
Well, praise God, New Covenant family. Today is the first Sunday of June 2016, and it is also our first inaugural segment of Unleashed, in which we will highlight members of our congregation so we can get to know each other a little better. And today I am sitting with Ryan O. Thomas II. He is the oldest child of Ryan O. Thomas Sr. and Victoria Thomas. Ryan, tell us a little bit about yourself. You are a 2013 graduate of Hoover High School, and I understand that you went to Jeff State first.
Yeah, for 2 years, and then transferred to UH.
Okay.
I'm technically taking a one online class at Jeff State, so I could transfer over into the fall.
Okay.
So I'm technically kind of still at Jeff State, kind of, you know.
So you're a dual student. You have dual citizenship, so to speak, between the two schools.
Yeah.
And what is it, if I don't know anything, which I really don't, about studio art and storyboard management, tell us a little bit about that and how it would make a career, how you would make a career out of that.
Well, how storyboard will work is basically just drawing a whole sequence, kind of like a comic book, and like showing the order of when the animators have to do to animate.
Once you get an idea, you know, what fuels your idea? Is there something that you actually like? You talked about cartoons, older cartoons.
Well, the 90s cartoons is what inspired me to what I want to do in the future. Like all those 90s cartoons I saw growing up from Cartoon Network, from Disney, from Nickelodeon, that's what inspired me to.
Which ones in particular, like the 90s cartoons?
I got a lot that I could probably say. Let's see. SpongeBob, Rocko's Modern Life,
okay.
Rocket Power. Let's see what are my favorites. Trying to get. See, I have a lot, but I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Fairly Odd Parents. What else? Camp Laszlo, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Basically all that stuff the 90s cartoons really inspired me, because I was really tuned to the TV when I was a kid, like when I was my sister Maddie's age, and you know, just loving what they did, and you know, it kind of got me to where I wanted to draw and wanted to do that kind of stuff. Like all the time in elementary school, I've been drawing and wanted to take art classes and stuff because that really interests me. So
how do you incorporate your having both of your parents are military? So how does that? How does that help you in your, you know, in what you do, in your schoolwork? Does it factor in there in any way?
Well, not really, but technically they're just on to me about organization, and mostly when I'm cleaning my room. Like they're saying, like, this is what we did in the Army. Like you had to like straighten it out. And I'm like, you know.
So it kind of instills
the organization.
The
organization part kind of helps out a lot, because I had a lot of art projects I've been trying to fund, and you know, organization is key. So yeah, it happened to me in high school too.
So how has going off to school, how has it matured you? Do you think that it has matured you in a way, going away to school? Or
yes, it has.
So if someone, you know, because sometimes parents, we kind of want to keep our children close. So what is a benefit, just from your standpoint, of allowing a child to go off to school?
I felt like I had the independence of like what I'm doing, like you know, I didn't want to go to UAB. I didn't want to be too close to home. I wanted to do off what I wanted to do, like, since, you know, leaving the nest, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, I wanted to go off and do whatever I want off on my own because I wanted to see what the life is before I graduate. So
Okay.
and seeing that now, I see there's a lot of stuff to do because my first year going into UAH, it was a ride.
It was a ride.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of stuff to learn from stuff and life lessons. I'll tell you that it's tough. College is not a easy thing. So you know, you're by yourself. You got to do your own stuff.
That's true. You learned to wash your clothes here, or you were washing your clothes at home?
Oh, I wash my clothes there. Like, my mom taught me how to wash my own clothes.
Okay.
There's just limited options of what you can choose with laundry over at UAH because there's like one option, so you have to be careful. So.
Okay.
But I survived.
So again, just going back to the graphic art design, I've understand that it can be good for people who are more introverted or quiet people, but what some people don't understand is that is also you have to present things, and so you have to talk. So are you getting more comfortable with that? Do they offer classes for that?
Oh, actually, I'm taking a class on that in July. Like, it's this summer semester I'm taking. It's like a mini semester. Like, my first semester is like from like May to June, and then the one I'm taking is called Communication Arts, which my teacher, my professor Vinny, told me that I have to. Maybe he thinks I should take this class because storyboard you got to present, and this Communication Arts class would help me to what I want to do, and especially with presenting. So,
like to the executive producers, or
yeah. See, when you're a storyboard, you're presenting in front of like your coworkers and then the directors, and they'll see what you do, and then they'll revise it with you and that kind of stuff. Okay. So with the Communication Arts class, that's what will help me with.
I think that'll be great.
Yeah, and I can put it on my syllabus not my syllabus, my portfolio that I've taken this class, and they know what. I'm pretty sure they would know what it is, but I'll put in the description what I did in the class to help them out.
So Ryan, you're getting ready to leave tomorrow, heading back to UAH, and that's the reason why he's not with us today. But we just felt that we couldn't let him go back to Huntsville without featuring and unleashing Ryan O. Thomas II. Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was great.
Do it again. That's good.